Thank you guys for clicking on the video. My name is Sully and I'm back with another Franchise Hockey Manager 2 video, and we are going to continue along with our series of the Philadelphia Flyers. And before I get into it, I just want to say that a lot of things took place. We're now approaching the season, the start of our Stanley Cup defense run. Just wanted to go all over the draft. The Maple Leafs picked up another first. I think this is their. Let's see. No, so this isn't Toronto's consecutive top overall picks. Austin Matthews went to Winnipeg last year, and Winnipeg still is right up in there with the top 5 pick again. But we took first in the first round. I'll try and show you guys because the draft was a big thing that happened first. And was this? No, this isn't. Yeah, this is round 3. So we took. I'll show you guys. He's on the Moose Jaw Warriors, but he should be an amazing player. He was picked 30th by us. He's a solid guy, 6'5". So Nikita, where was he? Nikita, oh my, I'm just gonna call him Nikita. But the WHL, when he is ready to join us, look out. He looks like he will be a phenomenal goal scorer for us. I'm very happy with the selection. I'll show you the second round pick, which I think was it relatively soon? Nope. Philadelphia. Or maybe we didn't have a second round pick, or maybe I passed it. They all could be options. Yeah, because at the trade deadline I probably moved it. Anyways, I'll show you the third round pick. We took a defenseman, Colin Foote. He looks like he could be something of a tool for us. Again, he's with the Edmonton Oil Kings. Scouting says that he could be a good player in the league. So those were the highlights for us. The big thing, the re-signs, I'll show you guys the transaction phase. We got magically all the big guys signed. These are the trades that I sort of had to make. I'll go over that later. But basically, everyone got re-signed. For some for more, some for less. The big person who got a big paycheck was Mason. We locked him up for 6.8 for 5 years, which I am sort of, I don't know, but 5 years, I figure he's going to be, what, 34? I mean, he still should be a functional goaltender, and back-to-back Stanley Cup playoff appearances. He deserves some sort of a re-up, and so we got him locked up. The other player, I think, was not Savard, but it was not Seth Jones. I think Kulikov and Delzato were the tough signings. I locked up Kulikov for 5 years at 5.6. He's a great player. He's all around really strong. You look at his ratings, I mean, there's really not a weakness. And I thought if you're going to sign a player for his quality, you're going to be paying maybe around $6 million anyways. So I did that. The big thing that took place, the major trade, because we had to free up cap space. We had Jenner, we had Shen taking up money. We have Cousins too as well that was taking up money. So the big trade for us is we shipped. I'll show you guys we gave up a lot. I'll show you the email. Where's the email? So the trade. Nope. We sent Lear to clear up money for a 3rd round pick because we had to get some of those picks back. Because where is he? Where's the trade that we made? Alright, well, I don't know where it is. I'll just show you guys on the screen. So we're going to go over to... where's the big trade? So here's the trade. We got Zucker, and Minnesota got Shen, Jenner, The rights to this goaltender. I wish I had the. All right, here he is, the second one. So here's all the details for you guys. This is what I want you to see. We sent Shen, our first line left winger, Jenner, a second round pick, a third round pick, and Roman Kurchenko, if I said his name right, he's KHL player, the rights to him for Jason Tucker. Now, I didn't want to give up Roman, but he could be a good player in the league. You know, he could shape up for us, but our time to win is right now. Jason Zucker is going to explode on the scene. His offensive ratings are off the charts. He fits in contract-wise. He has one more year at $3 million. We may need to re-up him. It's going to be interesting what the offseason holds for the Philadelphia Flyers because he's so cheap. But if we look at the contract situation, which is under finances, it's not salary obligations. I think that's what I'm looking for. Yeah. So after this season, pretty much you're going to have middle of the road players. Morin's going to need to be re-upped. Yeah. You know, and we're already so strapped at the deadline. And none of our players really are going anywhere. Marcus Johansson may be a trade deadline deal because I want to trim 5.7's a little much. But you look at the D core, I like where they're locked up at. But outside, unless it depends on what Zucker wants to do, but he is making $3 million. I would imagine he's going to want to be bumped. And also, you're in the last year, like 19 to 20, you're looking at some moves because a lot of people are up, and that's going to be a big year. So our time to win, really to get to a dynasty level team, is right now. But still, the problem is overall, now that we acquired Zucker in the offseason, is we're still over the cap, and we're still a winger short for the lines. We are a right winger short. So I tried to trade Ramo, the backup, for literally a bag of pucks. I mean, I think it was a fourth or a third round pick. I don't know if it's going to go through. It needs to go through, or I'm just going to put him on waivers and send him down because he's making 1.8, but we don't need that. So I think they said no way. All right, so they haven't even. Here's what we're going to have to do. We're just going to have to send him down to the AHL. And so we're going to have to call up a goaltender, which we're pretty much batting, you know, it's whatever. I'll call up the 24-year-old. Why not? NHL. Cancel then. Can we call up Anderson? How much will he... So they're both either way going to be cheaper than what we had, so AHL, bam. Now we're going to see if we make the cut now. Okay, we do. I think we're in the clear. So we're going to run the... I think we're in the clear, but we're really not... I think we can afford to call up. Let me see now if I can call up. Where is he? Where is he? Nope, we're not gonna make it. We're not gonna make it. I don't think we're going to make it. I'm looking at the salary cap right now. We're still 94 over. I don't think it'll let us... Let's see where the lines went. Let's see where the assistant wants people. Oh my gosh. Connect me. Why is it switching that? I don't get that. Everything else I sort of understand, but I don't see why it dropped Johansson to the third line. Unless they're a boost I don't know about. All right, let's see. Yeah, we can't play with this lineup. It's the stupid. Oh my. I can't play. He costs too much money. I can't play him. I can't play Travis. We're going to send him back down. He's going to be so pissed, but we need someone cheaper. Can we get a right wing? I really don't even care at this point. Schroeder. We can't play Schroeder. He's going to be too expensive. This sucks so much. Anyone? Can we get any, like, at this point, I'll take anyone that is within reason. It's so dumb. I can't, well, it's not dumb, but it's just frustrating. Okay. Let's see if we can, this fourth line is going to be so weak, but let's see if it'll work. He can play left wing, so where can Ferland play right? He's going to have to. He's going to have to. That fourth line is going to be dust, but where is it? Frazier? Baz, whatever you say his name. Okay, so that fourth line is going to be a little bit dust, but you got to do what you got to do. All right, so we're going to run this. I'm just switching up PK stuff real quick for you guys. All right, so we're going to run this. We're going to see. Okay, so we got through. Finally, we got through that stuff. I still want to trade Ramo, see what I can get for him. This took a long time, but I know I didn't do a good job of showing you guys sort of like what I was planning to do with the team. But we have to make room for those, for Tucker, and I tried to get cheaper and leaner in the offseason, get better. I feel like we did with Zucker and Giroux and Voracek. That's a great line. I think Johansson, Couturier, and Simmons is a great line. The fourth line is a little bit questionable, but our money now is so strapped. But again, I don't see any real reason why we shouldn't compete. And I wish I could show you guys. What was I? I feel like I'm not showing you like the big free agent signings that took place in the off season. Which, let's see if we can find them. I don't even know if they go back that far. Yeah. Transfer summary. I don't know if it would show. It may show actually. So they lost Van Riemsdyk in a trade. Van Riemsdyk is now on New Jersey. I can show you guys this. This is pretty cool. Cool screen for you guys. They lost. Wow, Toronto lost a lot of gained a lot of players. They lost 3 players. Montreal added, not a bunch of people that I saw. Boston got back Lucic in a trade. Conley, Goligoski, that's a major one. They lost Malcolm Subban, who went to St. Louis, so that's an interesting trade for them. Let's see what else. Any big things? They lost Grabowski, Prust. You can sort of see. New York really didn't gain too much from what I've seen, or any big name players. LA gained 11 players. That's interesting. Again, there's a trade for Zucker, and what we gave up here. Yep. And you see their value too, so you can see like there's nothing really major. I don't think any teams lost like. I'm not seeing any major pieces. I'm just seeing like a bunch of threes if you look at the numbers. Pavlik and Thomas Vanek went to Washington. That's interesting. Threes. Nicholas, he must have been the big name player, 3.5. Bone Jenner, Shen. So there's the trade that I made with Minnesota to get Tucker, who's a 4. You can see why he went for that much. So there it is. The value. You can look at the team and where we're ranked. We are not really... our value and gain, we lost -2. So I think it's going to be interesting to see what happens. I think we're going to try and go for the first month. Oh, they accepted the trade. Nice. So we got a 4th round pick. I will complete that trade. Let's check the roster to see what that does for us. And it does open up some... It does open us up. So we can sort of... Zucker... Oh, no, we're not looking at Zucker. Ferland? Yeah, I think we signed him. Let's see if we can keep now. If we can bring up, with that trade going through, that right winger that we wanted to bring up. Hopefully he'll be able to play and we'll be under that cap. Which we are. Beautiful. We can now fill his spot. So Ferland will go back to the left side, and that right side will open up. And that'll be a good option for us. Then we'll go back here and change. So we have a more stable fourth line, in my opinion, which is good for us. And then we can just have the... we'll just put in whoever has the most potential, ask the assistant to change the stuff. There we go. All right, so we're back now, and we're going to simulate this first month of the season, and we'll stop it there. So we made a bunch of moves. Let me know, guys, if I can improve on trying to keep you guys up to date. I sort of didn't really talk that much about the NHL. Maybe I should do a breakdown of what the teams are doing. And injuries are off, just to let you guys know. But let's see the trades. Any big trades that went down? I don't think so. Let's take a look. Take a look at this. Finances. We're barely breaking even. Leading right now points is Kessel, Pasternak. Excuse me. So you see 6 points like in the first couple of games. Anything else? Let's also take a look at who's hot, who's not. For us right now, our scoring leaders. There you can see all that stuff. And let's take a look at the NHL as a whole. You can get caught up on the stats. There's all the stuff if you want to see it. Toronto is first in the NHL. So let's get this month out of the way. Let's get October. We rebounded against LA. Now we play St. Louis. St. Louis is now first. And we lose 1-0. So this season, you know, we didn't really need to change too much, but we made some changes. I feel like Jason Tucker is going to be a great asset to us. He should, with his offensive abilities, I think he should light up the scoreboard, especially on that first line. So I think it just may take some time. There we see 5-4 victory. So... You know, and after the month, we'll recap who's doing what for our team, who's leading in points and assists and all that stuff. So we're just going to keep on going and seeing what happens. Arizona, a 3-2 win over Arizona, and let's look for them in the standings. Arizona. Check the PMs. I got to get rid of that stuff. I really do. So for this, I'm just going to finish today. On the back-to-backs, I like to swap the goalies. I should have done a better job of that. In my playthroughs, especially last season. So we lost against Edmonton. I'll throw in Williams tonight. Let's see if he rebounds and gets the W. Interesting enough, I thought our defense would be playing a little bit better, keeping pucks out of the net. That's the second game that we've allowed 4 or 5 goals. And we won 6-1 with Williams in net. So we're going to switch Mason back and finish out the month. So right now we're second. We're 4-1. We have 2 overtime losses. You know, we're doing all right for ourselves, I think. It's not time to panic. We're still in the first month. I think the last season, first month started out a little bit shaky for us. So If you guys want me to do anything, let me know in terms of catching you guys up with what's happening around the league. Mike Camilleri is leading the New Jersey Devils in goals. Here we play Carolina. They're second. And we win 4-1. I really need to get rid of these personal. What's the manager options? When you receive a personal message. I think that's what it is. So we win 4-1. Let's see who did it. The rookie, Morin, and Mason played really well. So there you go. All right, so let's knock out this month. Hopefully that we took off personal messages. The sim will go a little bit faster for you guys. I know this video is going to run a little bit long. And maybe, you know, like, I don't know, maybe for the first month after this, I'll show you guys the stats of everything. So New Jersey, we shut them out 5-0, and then back-to-back at Tampa. I told you guys I want to switch out goalies, but I'm going to run with it. And does it pay off, or does it bite me in the butt? Tampa's fighting for a playoff spot. You know, they're 6th right now, 2-4-4. Oh, and it's because it's the last game of the season, or last game of the month. That's why the sim's taking a little bit longer. Let's see. We lose 2-1. All right, so let's check the trade between Edmonton. Darnell Nurse, excuse me, went to the Canucks for a 3rd-round pick. Wow. Player of the month was Scott Hartnell. Interestingly enough. So we're going to check the NHL for points right now. You can see all the stats at the end of the month. Where is this? Here it is. We'll go to the home page. You can see everything. So the top skaters for goals, Tyler Johnson, Sidney Crosby for assists, Erik Karlsson, the D-man. Points, you can see. Team scoring and goals, we're not really in anything right now. Goals against, though, we're first, which is what I like. I thought our defense was giving up too many goals, but actually, no, we're doing all right. Now, I would like to see our offense up there, the top scoring leaders. I thought we'd be more up there, but let's check to round out this episode who's doing what. So the rookie, or not the rookie, the 3rd liner, Nicholas, is leading the team in scoring. The not the rookie anymore, but Luik, I don't know how you say his name, is leading the team in assists, and he is in points. So you can see where we rank in goals. We are 9th. Goals per game, we're 5th. Goals against, we're 1st, which is good. Shots, we're 2nd. Shots against, we're 9th. And power play and PKs, middle of the road. So I don't know, what to make of this so far. Let's check real quick the offensive stats, and we'll check points, where Zucker is only 4 points in 10 games. So I expect more out of this kid. I think he'll come along. I don't know if he's taking his time. So I hope you guys enjoyed the first episode of the new season. Season 3, I believe. We made a change that may come back to hurt us. I don't know. I think it made our team better. It's just going to take some time. So I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I'm sorry if it ran a little bit long. Let me know if you want anything caught up. Pause the video. I showed some stats for the league, what's going on. You guys can pause it and take a look if you will. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I will see you guys later. Take care. See you in the next one.